I just got back from seeing G.I. Joe, Rise of the Cobra. Now I want to know why everybody in this movie is trying to talk with the forced accent. Seriously, everybody in this movie does everybody has an accent. Even the president. I mean, okay, if you're a fan of the G.I. Joe series, which I really wasn't, I mean, that was like a little before my time, I think. So, I mean, I guess I came around when Power Rangers was like the new G.I. Joe, I don't know. But this thing is just terrible. It's like, seriously, the movie raped me. Visually, my eye sockets were raped by this movie. It was the worst movie of the year, hands down. I mean, Street Fighter made me laugh a lot, just so stupid, but this thing brings it to a whole new level. I mean, if you listen to some of the dialogue, it's not even interesting. I mean, they try to lead you up. The beginning wasn't even that good. I heard the beginning was okay, but even it slowly just gets worse and worse. And at points, they're shooting and there's all these bright lights because they're shooting like lasers and stuff, and it just looks like the screen is epilepsy. It's like it's having a seizure. It's like, but it's just so, it's not even a spectacle to look at. It's just annoying. Aside from the special effects, there's no dialogue that makes you feel like, oh, that's going to be such a cool scene now. But there's no lead up to anything. I mean, the doctor guy, Rex, which has terrible tie-in, is just, oh my god, he looks like Darth Vader. Like, you see Return of the Jedi when he takes his helmet off at the end? That's what he looks like, with this mask, and he delivers some of the stupidest, cheesiest, corniest dialogue. I don't know how any adult in the right mind could write this. It's not beyond the point of trying to reach out to kids. I don't know a kid that could enjoy this, because it's making like 5-year-olds be like self-conscious about their own intelligence by watching this movie. It makes me think that I miss Land of the Lost a lot, and Street Fighter, I miss that. I usually don't get mad at movies. Don't get me wrong, I'm not mad at this movie because I had fun. I had fun laughing my ass off during almost every single scene. The Paris scene with the Eiffel Tower that you've seen in the trailer was actually pretty entertaining for like 10 seconds. But at the end, they do this rushing scene. There's this big reveal. He puts on this cool mask, which looks actually really stupid, and then 5 seconds later, it's just completely different. It's not a spoiler, but he's in some like locked in jail kind of thing. It's not really a spoiler. I'm just saying that that's what happens. And then yeah, there's some. I don't know what the last scene was. You wait till you see it, but. I mean, I like a fun summer action movie. It doesn't have to be anything amazing. I mean, I really love when there's an amazing story-filled plot, technique, non-formulated action movie. This movie isn't just formulated. It's not really that. I mean, it's cliche. You know what's going to happen. You can call dialogue because it's every dialogue tag that we've heard before. Seriously, it looks like they went on action movie dialogue tags on Google and just copied and pasted into the screenplay. I mean, it's nothing you haven't seen before, except for it takes things that were decent with doing that and just rips it down with a plot that is so simple, but they try to drag it on to a new extent. They even try to offer some emotional appeal to you, but you don't care about the characters enough. They do somewhat development of them, they start to, but then you just really don't care. I mean, Marlon Wayans doesn't really do that great of a job. I mean, he tried to deliver some of the cheesy lines that were, like, chuckles, but anyway, this movie's not good. I'm not mad at it, it's what it is. I heard some early good things about it, then it just got terrible. I mean, the trailer was just bad too. So anyway, I'm gonna give this movie a 2.5 out of 10. I wanted to give it worse, but because I laughed so much at it, I don't remember a movie that I just sat through just thinking like, oh. So yeah, I can't talk about it. So see you guys. Peace out. Have fun. Go see Julie and Julia or 500 Days of Summer. I'll be reviewing those two movies along with my Ask Me a Question follow-up video. See you guys.